Hi there, this humble cheese box became the base for me having a crack at some First Nations art. So I'm going to Canada next year and I'm going to be seeing some of the First Nations art and the totem poles and what have you over there. This one actually is based on the legend of the raven freeing the sun up, but because my favourite bird in the UK is a kite, that's what I've done on this. And I'll just quickly take you through what I did. And the wood I'm going to be using is the circular bit. Obviously they're only designed to store cheese, so some of the bits aren't really usable. Every now and again you get a plain one like this, so I'll be using something similar for my attempt. The only thing is where it's been stapled, I've had to take the edges off, which I've used to make a basket. It has made some holes, so I'll have to fill those, and I'm going to paint around the edge of the actual circle of wood. There we go, it's pretty much finished apart from a little bit of colour. The only thing I've done is change this shape to look like talons, but I'm pleased with that. And there we go, the bit of colour added with some Sharpies. So that's the design done. I'm fairly happy with it, probably a bit more black on the body, and there might be a couple of tweaks. So I've got to be careful not to make it too complex for me to try and paint in the first place. One thing I would just mention is this book's been highly useful by Hilary Stewart. It's one I got a little while ago, and what it does, although it's in black and white, it shows you all the forms of the animals in here, because I can't draw it straight off and get the shapes right myself. I still need a little bit of help. But that's been really useful. But anyway, the next job is to free some of the discs so I can start painting one. So this one isn't bad, it's quite a nice plain background there. So what I'm going to do is slowly start taking these staples out carefully with these pliers. I found it beneficial to pull the staples from the actual rim first. I do that carefully because those strips can be cut down and used like strips of bark. And then what that does, it means it gives you more flexibility on this staple to actually open it out a bit and minimise the damage. There you go, all filled. I've just got to wait for them to dry now, and then I'll give it a quick sand. So this is the sort of final design I've got. I've changed the head slightly because I think it looks a bit more kitey, if you like. And again, I'm going to go with the patterns that I've done, but if I find that my brush strokes are good, I will add some more to it. Here we are, I'm slowly burning a hole through with a hot skewer, just in case I decide to hang this up if it's any good. A little dot at 1.5 increments, and then just drawn a line by eye. What I've also tried to do is just have a look at maybe doing a design just on the inside, but I think I'm going to rub that off because I think I'm going to make a rod for my own back with the detail on this. And here it is, ready to rock. I've traced it out using the tracing paper, obviously, but then I've cut body parts out like the tail and the wing to make sure that they're symmetrical. Now's just the time to dip in the paint and give it a go. Now overall I'm really pleased with this. What I intended to do was leave the background plain, like a cedar wood finish, if you like, but some of the black was actually running into the little grooves in the wood, so I know for next time that I'm going to have to sand one of these if I do it again. So that's why I've had to fill in with the white and the green just to cover those up, but otherwise I'm really pleased.